Hey there. I guess I'm filming. Am I? Yep. Okay. Hi guys. It's 27th of February, 12:36 p.m. local time. I am filming from Kiev, Ukraine, and I'm currently here. And it's 2022. I did not mention that one. Okay, what the hell am I doing here? It was partially a business trip, partially a trip for fun. Either way, I found myself in the middle of the war. So for those of you who don't know, Ukraine is currently fighting with Russia, basically for the peace of the civilians, of the Ukrainian civilians, just so you know, guys. So what is going on currently? On the 25th of February, so around 5:30-ish a.m. Russia started bombing and sending missiles on Kiev. Oh, I'm sorry, on Ukraine. And since then, the life has been hectic here and there. So Russia is saying it's like a military operation to save civilians in the regions of Donetsk and Lugansk, but apparently Russia is not a savior but an aggressor, because the civilians here and there have been dying due to the missiles that Russia has been sending to the Ukrainian land. You feel me right now? And the point here is that if you're coming to save someone, why are you first of all invading an independent country? And second of all, why are you bombing civilians, civilian buildings? Well, why people are dying, why people have to go to the shelters to save their own lives, why we experience shortage of food, inability to move around the city, around the country. Why the hell are you calling an operation to save someone if you're killing people instead? So this is the current situation, and understand me please in here. I am not trying to invade into political talks or something, because I'm in my house. This is my own like little shelter, and I'm not trying to speak on behalf of the country or on behalf of the citizens, especially when I'm not a Ukrainian citizen. I am an Armenian citizen, and I've just came here on February 22nd, and this is not my first time in Ukraine though. I'm sorry, I keep checking the window to see if everything is okay. So it's not my first time in Kiev, and to be honest, how I feel about the situation, this is crazy. This is literally crazy, because I feel so sorry for everyone who's experiencing the same thing that I am doing right now. I feel so sorry for the army of Ukraine, all the boys and all the girls even who stood up to save their country, to save people. And I feel sorry because this war was like out of nowhere and nobody deserved it. As for my like personal, like from my point of view and where I stand, of course I stand with Ukrainian people. I like never in the entire earth would understand the country who is claiming to save someone and invading the independent space. I come from Armenia, where the same shit has happened quite recently in 2020 when Azerbaijan invaded not only the Artsakh Republic but also the south part of Armenia, where I am exactly from, the Sunik province, and they're still there. they're still like claiming it's their part of the country, which is absolute nonsense and ridiculous. And the same shit is kind of going on here. That's why I feel so bad for this nation, and I am hoping that we are like expecting the peace pretty soon. I don't want this war to continue. I know exactly what it means because I am like in the middle of it. I am in Kiev right now, and I hope it's not too loud. No one's actually in the city, so it should not be loud. Okay, so what is the current state right now? For Kiev, you hear it's quite like silent. Nothing is going on for the moment. However, throughout the nights and like early mornings, it's crazy because Russia is like sending the missiles everywhere basically. I live on the right side of the Dnieper River. Oh my god. And it's a bit like I cannot say it's safe here, but it's still a bit better than on the left side of Dnieper. I am living in a city center, and the current state of Kiev is a curfew since February 26, 5 p.m. local time, which is like yesterday, until 8 a.m. February 28th, which is tomorrow. Kiev government has established a curfew, so we can't go out, we can't move. The only like reason why we can't leave the house or move around the city, like the closest places, is when there is sirens and that we need to go to the shelters. That's the only like reason technically. Why can't we really go out? I want to explain on that as well. So basically there are a group of Russian soldiers who actually managed to get into the city. So what they're doing around the Kiev, they are kind of tagging the roofs of the buildings, also the gas pipes in the buildings, or for example gas stations and etc. They like placing the tags so that like Russian army knows exactly where to bomb. And the reason why the curfew was established so that everyone is at home and not moving around, so that if someone is actually caught in the streets, they can consider it's like a Russian military invaded the city, and that they can be convicted. Basically, that's the reason why we can't move. The civilians can't move around. How is my daily life looking right now? It's been crazy. I was not expecting to find myself in a situation like this, but the good thing is that a human being is like adapting quite well, especially when being young. For the elderly people, it might be quite like crazy and quite inconvenient. So the nights and early mornings for me are the worst times. I find myself in my like shower in the bathroom. I don't have a bathtub, unfortunately. I have a shower, so I'm hiding myself in the shower with all the pillows and all the blankets. It's not to make myself warm, it's just to protect in case if there are bomb bangs and for example windows are broken and like glasses are flying all over. I just lock myself in the bathroom so that this is a like a closed room with no windows, and technically I'm safe there. This is for the nights and early mornings. So, and clearly I don't sleep. I either read a book, just don't laugh at me, okay? I just try to calm myself, and this is the way I find it the best. And sometimes I would listen to a podcast or watch a Netflix series, but on a very low volume so that I see what's going on around, and if there are sirens and not turning off for like more than 20 seconds, that I can actually take some actions and like run to the shelter. Fortunately, I've been there only once for 1 hour. The rest of the time I spend in my house, and it's safe. As for the daytime, just like right now, it's like 12:46 p.m. This is the best time. So it's sunny. The weather is awesome. That 2 days that I spent in the city and was moving around, there was no war. I had the best time of my life. This is like almost spring-ish weather, which is like insane. So I like to just sit in here right next to the window. For the daytime, it's safe. I like read a book. I occasionally do something for the work, because sometimes I just want to distract myself. I talk to my friends. I cook for myself and like do the dishes, do the laundry, put some makeup on to feel a little bit less anxious and like the normal life is still going on, like I have to go out or something. What is the daily life looking for everyone else? So on the first day of war, the majority of people actually left Kiev. People who were lucky, people who had cars, who had access to any kind of transport, who have friends, they just gathered together and left the city. I was not so lucky in every terms, basically. And I'm not trying to shame anyone. I just want to kind of compare the situation. So I have people I know here who did not help me in any form, shape, or way, like physically helping me out or giving me some important information so that I could take some actions or precautions when they actually knew it. So I had a lot of these cases. I don't feel like it's a betrayal, okay? Don't get me wrong. Like, everyone is probably trying to save their own lives and don't care about others, which is a fact. I can't say it's okay, because for me it's not okay. But but I had a lot of people from across the world, from France, from the United States, from Mexico, from Canada, who were actually not only verbally supporting me but physically too, connecting me with people here, trying, and even from Russia too, people who help me. So trying to find people who can link me to someone else to make sure if I'm safe, I have food, I have water, to make sure that there's some options that I can leave the city. So people who were here actually didn't help me at all, but people who were not physically here in Kiev did so much more for me that I was not even expecting that this was so effing good to feel it. So I am really thankful to every single person who actually recognized themselves in this video. I also am thankful a lot to the host of this house that I'm living right now in. It's an Airbnb. And Alina, if you're like probably watching this video, I wanted to say thank you for adjusting and understanding my situation and helping me out in every single way you could. So yeah, what's next? A lot of people left Kiev, which actually lead to a lot of shortage in the city. Shortage of food, shortage of basic public services, because there are no people to work. So the lack of actually stuff leads to the lack of services in every single area, starting from the grocery shops and ending with the pharmacies. All the pharmacies are closed, they're shut down. They're like, this is the worst part that I don't want to admit, but I have no clue how people who are on the drugs are actually living right now, because no pharmacy is open. As for the grocery stores, today they're closed because we have a curfew. Yesterday there were a couple like of them that were working, but there were not so much food in there, and a lot of traffic too, because As I told you previously, there's a shortage of stuff as well, and there are no people to work at the cashier, and even though they have this automated cashier that works without a staff, and like it's just a program, you go there and like scan all your products and pay, it's still not helping out. And the warehouses are full of food, but A, the roads are partially blocked in Kiev, B, there are not so many people to actually drive through, and C, that's why there's no food, almost no food. I didn't have food 2 days ago. Yesterday I managed to find a grocery store to get me some food and to get me some snacks too. I'm not going to lie, I also got some snacks because I knew like we have a curfew, and probably even tomorrow nothing is going to work, and if it works, there's not going to be much food in there. So yep, I managed to get me some food and jump on a taxi and drive back to my Airbnb. So what is the plan for me right now, and what everyone is doing, and people who left Kiev, where are they right now? People who left Kiev are most like likely left Kiev for south and southwest, more specifically, for example, a city like Lviv. It's safer there. This is the first thing. The second thing, you can cross the border for Poland from there, and this is probably, I'm sorry, this is probably the reason why they are getting there. As for me, I was trying to get to Lviv as well. I had 2 bus tickets that I actually missed, and the reason why is just because I could not travel to the station to jump on the bus. Yes, I do live in a city center. Yes, the station where the buses are like leaving Kiev is quite close, but it's like more than 2-3 kilometers I have to walk. It's not safe, especially in the evenings, and all the races for the bus are scheduled. All the buses are scheduled for the evenings mostly. I don't have car, taxis are not working because of curfew, and walking there is possible, but it's not safe, and I don't want to die just walking somewhere. It's just the most stupid thing I could ever do to myself. So staying here in Kiev is the safest plan I have right now. I have contacted my embassy, like Armenian embassy here in Ukraine, Armenian embassy in Poland. I have friends, not friends, I have like colleagues linking me to people in Poland too, and also in Lviv. Once I actually am able to move, I will probably do my best to leave Kiev. For now, I am just waiting for the peace. I know it's not going to last too long. I am hoping everything is going to end up for the best way, for Kiev, for Ukraine in general, for Ukrainian people, because they don't deserve the shit that is happening right now. I think I actually can make it. I'm literally using a pillow to kind of for my phone. I don't know if it's like, I hope it's okay. So why I filmed this video? Okay, I filmed this video mainly just for myself, so that later when everything ends, I can watch this video when I'm down, when I'm feeling low, when I'm not satisfied with myself, when I feel not so much confident. I just want to turn on this video to see how I'm laughing on the camera, being in the middle of the war, and how brave I am, that I am still here. I'm keeping up. I'm not giving up and giving in, that I am like keep waking up, cooking myself food, cleaning around, doing my makeup, doing like even joking with people around. I just want to create this video to comfort me later, and to not forget my worth, and to not forget how brave, how strong mentally and physically I am, because the things that I've been through this couple of days, it's just like I have described only like 1 or 2% of everything that I've went through, because I don't want to scare my friends around. I don't want to scare my family around. I even filter what I tell everyone, because if I tell it like 100% true, it's gonna be insane, especially for people who are not here and not close to me. They're just going to go nuts. So that's why I also filmed this video, so that if you have people somewhere in Ukraine, somewhere in Kiev, people who you love, people who you care for, I just wanted to comfort you too, so that you watch my video and see that everything is not so good, but it's also not so bad too. I wanted to also tell you how you can comfort your loved ones who are currently in Ukraine, and especially in Kiev, Kharkiv, or any other cities that are under the most like attack. What you can do. I'm sorry for the noises. I'm just rubbing the window with my leg. Probably that's why sometimes you can hear some weird noises. Just a disclaimer. I just want you to stop. I'm sorry. I just want you to stop treating people who are here with a pity, if that makes sense, okay? Because yes, it's a war. Yes, we're like in danger. Yes, technically anything can happen, but don't treat us like we're terminally ill, like, I don't know, we have cancer or any other like sickness, because we're not okay. Yes, it's bad, but if you are going to contact your loved ones that are here, cry, like worry, and be all anxious, you feel me? Like, we're going to feel the same, okay? We're doing our best to stay calm, to not panic, to not get upset, to believe in the best, and to like make sure that we don't really give up mentally, okay? And we fight till the end, and we stay home, we stay safe, we stay calm. And if you want to support your loved ones, your friends, anyone who is in here and that you know them, you can crack some jokes. We accept it. It's even better because it really supports us. If you just ask like once a day if they have eaten something, if they have water, if like they're feeling okay and what they're doing, you can recommend them a book, or even buy and send them like an ebook version. You can recommend them a movie. You can get them a subscription to, I don't know, to Netflix or some other platforms, because honestly, you cannot really send them delivery because nothing is working in here. But just a genuine interest and like genuine message, like where you at, what are you up to, have you eaten, like do you have enough water, what's up, like have you slept last night. That's just gonna like get them through, okay, through all of this. And to everyone who contacted me throughout these days, to everyone who showed the genuine interest in my state, mental and physical, to everyone who reached out to me, helped me out, like verbally, physically, linking me to people that can help me, giving me some good advice, asking me questions about my health, every single person. I wanted to thank you all, guys, and say how much I love you. I want to also address this message to Russians all over Russia, because I'm not only Armenian citizen, but I lived in Moscow for 20 years, like the 3/4 of my entire life, because I'm 24 right now. And the message is, guys, just don't watch Russian news. They're not telling you the truth either way. Stick to some independent resources. Stick to actual evidence that Ukrainians are sending to you or showing you. And just make sure that you do everything to be not biased about this conflict. If you cannot help, if you don't do anything, the only thing that you can participate in is to share a truthful information and stick to, like, be as far as possible from the fake news and all the fake sources and all the fake info. I love you all, guys, and I'm sure we're expecting peace pretty soon. Just everyone who is here, guys, don't give up. We're all in this together. We are going to get through this, and spring is coming. We definitely need to go out and like celebrate this beautiful weather, because like last year this time it was effing snowing for real. So please don't give up, don't give in. We're all in this together. The peace is coming, I'm sure. And please take care. First of all, take care of yourself, because one thing that I learned throughout this war, you should take care of yourself first. And that cliche like sentence, like phrase from the plane, that the cabin crew are telling us, when you put an oxygen mask, make sure you put the oxygen mask on yourself first, and then your kid and other people. So save yourself first and help yourself first. It's good to expect help from others, but you're going to be left heartbroken if they don't help you, okay? So help yourself first, take care of yourself first, but just don't be selfish, okay? If you can't help others after helping yourself, just do it. I love you.